Sadly, John Cena has received some very bad news, and now he has made a shocking decision about his career in WWE as Roman Reigns reacts to this breaking news. John Cena's current stint in WWE has seen him make a lot of TV appearances, but he just hasn't wrestled much. He did wrestle at a pay-per-view where he tagged with LA Knight, but other than that, in terms of televised matches, there has been few and far between, and this is because he needs to go back to making a movie once the actor's strike ends, and he wants to make sure he wrestles very little so that he does not get injured and that he can go right into making the movie again once the actor's strike comes to an end. However, it seems that things might be changing very soon, and this is due to some very bad news that John Cena has received. John Cena revealed on SmackDown that he was very disturbed and upset when he was told the shocking truth about his career. He was made aware that he had not won a televised singles match since 2018. Who did he last beat? It was Triple H at the Greatest Royal Rumble pay-per-view. So it was 5 years ago. It has been a long time. As we know, John Cena lost to Roman Reigns, and John Cena also lost to Austin Theory at WrestleMania. So, yes, John Cena has not been able to win as of late. But the truth as to why he didn't win those matches is because of his acting career. He can't stay around and be the champion and appear every single week throughout the year, and he can't just jump from feud to feud. He usually does one-off matches, and then he leaves. And then he comes back, and then he leaves. He's mostly focused on his acting career. But it seems that this bad news that John Cena received about his career sent shockwaves through him, as he was very saddened to learn that it's been 5 long years since he won a televised singles match. And because of this, John Cena made a shocking announcement that has truly saddened the wrestling world, as Roman Reigns is shocked about this sad situation. WWE fans witnessed something very disturbing on SmackDown involving John Cena. As we know, John Cena is nearing 50 years old, and on the most recent episode of SmackDown, many fans took to social media and noticed that John Cena is beginning to look very old. Obviously, if you compare the way John Cena used to look 10 or 15 years ago in WWE versus the way he looks today in WWE, there is a stark contrast. However, other fans said that they didn't think Cena looked that old, and they believe that John Cena has aged gracefully and still looks youthful. However, with some fans thinking that John Cena is now looking his age and looking very old, it seems that John Cena might be thinking that too. And that could be one of the reasons why he looked so glum during his promo on SmackDown. Another reason why he looked down was probably because he had a lot on his mind and a lot to say, as John Cena was going to say something that was going to shock WWE. During his promo on SmackDown, John Cena began to get emotional as he had to hold back tears, and he brought up the topic of him retiring, as he says that he's been thinking a lot about retiring these days, and he says that this could be it, that his days in WWE could be over. One of the reasons is because of the bad news that he received about not being able to win a singles match on TV for 5 years. He was very embarrassed, he was ashamed, and he wondered if he had lost a step and he was no longer able to win matches. And maybe his body is now giving out on him. Obviously, wrestlers cannot wrestle forever. At some point, the end will come, and they will be forced to retire, either because their body just won't go anymore, or there are too many distractions from outside sources. And in John Cena's case, it's Hollywood. Obviously, John Cena decided to trade in his wrestling career for an acting career in Hollywood. And sometimes when you take your eye off the ball, you no longer can compete at the same level you did before. And could it all be over for John Cena? For a few moments, it looked like John Cena, right then and there, was going to say the words, "I am retiring from WWE." He didn't go that far, but we did learn that he is going to face Solo Sikoa at the Crown Jewel pay-per-view in a one-on-one match. And a special stipulation will be added to the match, where if John Cena does not win the match and he loses, he will be forced to retire from WWE forever. But if he can win the match, he can live to fight another day and he won't have to retire. But the one person who has the most to win and lose from this match is not John Cena, it's actually Roman Reigns. As we know, Solo Sikoa is part of the Bloodline, and Roman Reigns obviously is going to tell Solo to end John Cena's career so he never has to worry about him again. They have been teasing a possible rematch between Roman Reigns and John Cena in the last few weeks. Roman Reigns obviously does not want that rematch to happen, and in order to 100% make sure it doesn't happen, Roman needs Solo to defeat John Cena at Crown Jewel. And at Crown Jewel, if John Cena loses to Solo, he will be forced to retire immediately. What are your thoughts about John Cena possibly retiring and putting his career on the line against Solo Sikoa at the Crown Jewel pay-per-view? Leave a comment below and give me your opinion. And don't forget to subscribe and click the bell notification so you are notified when we upload a new video.